Hey, everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to start this day with a grateful heart, and I'm just so grateful that you all are here with me today. This reading is for the sign of Scorpio. That's Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and this is your new moon and Aquarius reading. Let's just take a moment and talk about Aquarian. You know, Aquarian is the water bearer, and sometimes people think she's the water sign, but she's an air sign. She pours her water, pours her knowledge into the vessel. So this is a good time for you to pour your water, your knowledge, your love into any situation you may be dealing with at this time. This is a new moon, new beginning. And if we think about Aquarian, we think about technology, thinking outside the box. So this is a good time to think outside the box. Whatever you're dealing with, how can you incorporate something new into the situation? All right, so Scorpio, let's see. Let's get a couple oracle cards here for you. Ooh, excuse me, got the hiccups. It's funny, I don't have the hiccups all day till I sit down. All right, let's see. What you got here? You got the Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. So I feel for you, this is quite a Aquarian in the senses your ancestors want you to move beyond what they have done. Use them as a foundation to springboard you into the future. Okay. So those patterns, whatever, it's like you have to expand on what you know. Okay, what worked for them was that time period. We're in a new time. We're in the age of Aquarian, right? So we got to get with the times. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have here? The Hunter, track down your fears and desires. So I feel this is like a face everything and run, right? And run towards your goals, okay? Face everything and rejoice, recover. Let's see. So Hunter, we think about what you gonna hunt down, track down your fears. Okay, so your ancestors want you to move past what they have done, move beyond their limitations. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than you realize. This is what your ancestors want you to know. You're more powerful than you realize, Scorpio. And then this Hunter, oh, excuse me. All right, excuse me 1 second. All right, so, but this Hunter is all about tracking down. So I feel that this track down is really moving past. When you say like track down your fears, track down those thoughts, those feelings, and find them, and you'll find your desires. So a lot of times, I guess, if you think about fear, that's really what's blocking you. Okay, if I believe you can be fearful and fearless at the same time. You know, it's I was looking at this picture one time. The guy was afraid of bridges, and then one day they took him over the bridge. They actually, I guess from his point of view, I think it might have been a little cruel, but I'm going to use this as an analogy. He was afraid of bridges, but they blindfolded him and put him in a car, and they took him across the bridge. And when he got to the other side, and because they were all like singing, laughing at a car, right, going across the bridge. And when they got over the bridge, they took the mask off and said, "See, you could do it." And then they went back. He was a little anxious, but it was okay. So it's about facing your fears, and then it's like you can find there's other things, because what you want is on the other side of fear. All right. So let's see what it's saying for you this month, Scorpio, because this is all about, it's interesting, your roots. You got the Elder. This new moon in Aquarian is all about your roots, your domestic environment, your attitudes towards family, early childhood, real estate, you know, you being a nurturing parent. These are all things that fall in that realm. Wow, interesting. We have Aquarian. Well, I'm saying Aquarian because, as you can see, she's pouring into the vessel. But this is the guardian angel, so she's equivalent to temperance. So when we think about, temperance, it's like, what are you bringing balance? What is purpose? Uh, Patience. All these things are needed right now. And some of this I feel is like being patient with yourself and maybe even how you view your elders, what they've done, what they endured, and how it is shaping you, but how can you transform that and move past it, okay? So what are you going to pour into? I feel this is just a good time to, so we have the man. And the man here is representing, it's like the star. But if you think of the star, especially the way it's used in this deck, is how are you using all of your senses, okay? Your mind, your extremity, touch, feel, all of your senses. How are you using them to expand on your environment, your attitudes, how you think, all these things. So, Christmas, what did I do here? All right. Expand on that, but it's still about when you get more in touch with all your senses, all right? Using all your senses where you can see how you can tap into that faith and that sense of renewal, okay? But this is about using your senses, okay? We also, 10 of Earth, using your senses to build and create past your legacy. We have Oshumare. She's like the ultimate, I look at her as grandmother, even though she's depicted as a snake here. Oshumare is like the oldest mother. She is about transformation. She's that grandmother. It's like she's seen things, she knows things, and she's lived through generations. That's why she has to shed that skin, because she has so much wisdom, all right? And because she has that wisdom, that's why you see like that rainbow. And here, even though it kind of looks like a plant, it really is the sun, because she is a wealth of knowledge, information, and she also knows that on this journey called life, you have to shed. So she's here to say, you need to nurture yourself, shed what you no longer need, and expand on, shed what you no longer need. However, when that sun comes up and the clouds clear and the rainbows come out, you're going to see things from an Aquarian perspective, right? From a wider perspective. You can see where you can incorporate technology, or even incorporate technology to teach yourself more about your own gifts, talents, and abilities, okay? To expand on your foundation. We're looking at, this is your roots, your foundation. All right, so what can you do? Okay, the elder is here stating you have to move beyond ancestral patterns. All right. All right, so let's see. And then maybe that's kind of like, oh, we always did it that way. That's why it's like face your fear and do it anyway, right? So what we have is the Princess of Coins. So I feel like if you're pouring in yourself, it's going to allow you to get to the heart of the matter and move forward with a serious plan for expansion and growth. And let's see. Yeah, see, whoa. I think the Fool card is apropos with a new moon, new beginning. Because you're going to be guided by your senses. Your senses are saying, okay, I've learned this. They gave me a foundation that I can expand on. So, hey, I got the faith, hope, and this new moon, new beginning to move forward, right? And this is expanding legacy, Four of Wands. Yes, so this is about security, expanding your security, expanding, and that security also could be, it could be financial, it could be creative, it could be, you know, that sense of feeling more grounded, more knowing, all right, more feeling more comfortable. All right, so we have the sun. And see, I feel like all of this is leading to that aha moment where you can say, wow, this really feels good. You feel like you've been recharged. It's like, it's almost like a sense of a new you. A new you is emerging. All right, that's going to lead to another level of success that you haven't quite experienced. And we also know success is not always money. Interesting, we have ghosts. So what I'm saying, I really feel on some level you already know. If that elder's here saying move past, you know, so they want you to move it well out of your comfort zone, which here is leading you to some level of happiness, a different type of happiness. Also, death. This is transformational and transformation. You're transforming. You are moving beyond. You're facing your fear. That is transforming, right? Yes, creative energy. You're transforming. You're becoming more creative, expanding on what you, the foundation, this Ten of Pentacles, expanding on what you have already, what's already been established at this new moon, new beginning. All right, so Aquarian, let me know what you think. Please like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. All these things help my channel grow. This is Sister Omi. Peace.